What's up, YouTube? What's going on? It's your boy Keefe. I'm in the building, and I'm gonna tell y'all why Puff is the last man standing. You know what I'm saying? Like, Puff is the last one standing. Let's keep it 100, y'all. He thought Keefe D was gonna take that shit to his grave, but he see Keefe D folded. Keefe D got caught up. So now Puff is like, oh shit. That's what Puff thinking, like, oh shit. Because remember, it was 5 of them. 4 in a car, and Puff was the money man. So my thing is, because 50 Cent put out a IG post talking about it, he said, Puff, you need to lawyer up. That's what 50 Cent said, Puff need to lawyer up. Why you think 50 would say that? Because we all know 50's a troll, but this situation, I don't think it's a troll situation, you know what I'm saying? Puff thought Keefe D was gonna take it to his grave. But now he see Keefe D is locked up. He's locked up for murder. So Puff could get away with it. Only way Puff could not be tied into it now if Puff didn't pay out the money. Remember, they're still talking about this $1 million bounty. So now if Puff didn't pay out the $1 million bounty, he's good. He's in the clear. It's their word against his, you know what I'm saying? They got to prove it. But now, if there's a money trail, if there was a check cut, now Puff is in trouble because it's going to lead right back to who paid for the hit. You know what I'm saying? Again, it was $1 million bounty hit spoke about. So now, if Puff, you know what I'm saying, paid it out, then we all know the situation is going to lead back to him because Keefe D is going to talk some shit. Keefe D is in his 60s. Like, he ain't know he was gonna get caught up for it because they caught Keefe D on a fucking jog, on a walk. You know how old people walk in the mornings and try to walk their dogs and might get their cardio up and all that. That's what Keefe D was doing. He was a retired OG. He wasn't even gang banging. He ain't on set no more. It's none of that shit. It was quiet for him. So now this came back 27 years later to bite him in the ass, and he went down, and he was the last one that could link Puffy to the case if it was money paid out. He's the last one that could link Puffy to the money case. Like I said, Puff thought he would have took it to his grave because Puff, no matter what, if Puff has something to do with it, you ain't gonna know. Puff is taking that shit to his grave. It is what it is. Puff is taking that shit to his grave. Like Puff said it, like Gene Deal said. Puff told him he don't care if Pac got to die, if Big got to die, if Suge Knight got to go to jail. That's what Puff told Gene Deal, and everything he told Gene Deal came to fruition, came to reality. So Puff is a mastermind, you know what I'm saying? You might hear all kind of gay rumors and all kind of funny shit linked to his name. But at the end of the day, Puff is a mastermind, you know what I'm saying? He taking a lot of stuff to his grave, you know what I'm saying? He ain't fold yet, and he ain't gonna fold, you know what I'm saying? Even if that money trail leads back to him, he's gonna have lawyers ready, you know, to rebuttal all that shit. All that shit's getting rebutted immediately, you know what I'm saying? He's already preparing for it. The minute Keefe D got locked up and the news came out on The Wire and all social media was talking about it, Puff knew, okay, damn, Keefe D went down. You know what I'm saying? Even when Keefe D was talking all these years, and, you know, we're talking 2018 and all that, 5 years ago, even when he was running his mouth 5 years ago, Puff was aware of this shit. He was probably preparing for it because the feds was gonna come, you know what I'm saying? Damn, I heard somebody say Keefe D is the California AR-AB. That's crazy. I seen a comment that said Keefe D is the California AR-AB. That is true though. Keefe D is the California AR-AB at this point, you know what I'm saying? But this shit is crazy, man. Like how that shit all played out, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy how that played out. So like I said, like Puff is gonna, like Puff ain't going down easy, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people went down already and Puff is still here, you know what I'm saying? Watch him. He's like a hydrant. he's there watching, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? 50 said, Puffy need to lawyer up. Put, you know what I'm saying, like, y'all, you know what I'm saying, work it out. Y'all see what that means. Puffy need to lawyer up. 50 know Keefe D gonna snitch and say, yo, Puff is the, you know, Puff is the money man. He's the real money man. You know what I'm saying? And I heard another thing that might save Puffy, but in the end, you know, a Whack 100 said, a couple years ago, Whack 100 said, Puffy did put a bounty on Tupac's head, and Tupac was killed, but the bounty wasn't paid out. The $1 million bounty wasn't paid out. And that's why they got Biggie, because Puffy didn't pay the $1 million bounty. Because think about it, if Puffy had paid the $1 million bounty back then, it would have linked him to the case today. It would have been a money trail. So even though Puffy put out a bounty word of mouth and it got done, he would have been a fool to pay that money. He would have been a fool to pay that money out. So he might not have paid that money out, and that's why they got Big, because that debt wasn't paid, and that's why they killed Big. That's what Whack 100 said years ago. That crossed my mind just now. That it makes sense. Yes, Puff might say, yo, I want Pac dead for $1 million. Woo, 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 woo. They did it. Puff, Puff smarten up and say, oh, I can't pay this out, because this might come back to bite me 27 years later. If one of them get locked up, they gonna snitch and say, yo, Puffy paid us $1 million to do it. You know what I'm saying? That's what could catch Puffy up in this case right here. That could link him to the Tupac murder if the money was paid out. If that $1 million was paid out, Puffy is in trouble. Now, if it wasn't paid out, then, you know, he could, you know, say that's, you know, that's their word of mouth. But since the money wasn't paid out, which I think it wasn't paid out, like, I don't think Puff paid out the $1 million. I don't know, but I think it wasn't paid out for the fact that they killed Big. You know what I'm saying? For not paying that debt. They killed Big, but they was going for Puff or Big. They was going to kill either one of them for not paying the debt. But unfortunately, they got Big. R.I.P. Notorious B.I.G., of course. R.I.P. Tupac, of course. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, we need some closure. And we're going to finally get some closure for this whole situation 27 years later. Keefe D is locked up for this shit. But like I said, he's going to talk. He's going to snitch. You know what I'm saying? He probably just, say, yo, Puffy ordered me to do it. Even if you say Puffy ordered him to do it, that's like, that could link Puffy into a whole situation. Even if he did say Puffy ordered me to kill him for $1 million. Now, did Puffy pay it out, or did Diddy pay it out? Now that needs to be answered. Did Puffy pay out the $1 million hit after they successfully did what they did to Tupac? R.I.P. Did he pay it out? If he did, then he got some explaining to do, because them feds gonna come knocking at his door. Hit that like, subscribe button for your boy. You know what I'm saying? You want to support the channel. $Keevion718. You know what I'm saying? Hit up the Cash App. All support goes a long way. I do appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Puffy is the last one standing. So will they link this case to Puffy, P. Diddy, whatever y'all want to call him? See, me, I still call him Puffy. Because I still think of him as, you know what I'm saying, Puffy. So, can they link this back to him if Keefe D said Puff was the money man? You know what I'm saying? Will the feds come knocking at his door? Because now it links Puffy into the whole case. You know what I'm saying? And he's the last one standing. Hit that like, subscribe button for your boys, Keevion, and I'm out the building, y'all. Peace.